Hello, Days of Our Lives fans. It is finally Friday, January the 3rd. Please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so this is New Year's Day in Salem. And who all got jiggy last night? Well, let's see. Here's Joy and Alex, and they're waking up together because they got jiggy. And Alex is, telling Joy she can stand her own ground because she was not the one that was married, and she's more innocent in it than other than keeping up the lie than Johnny is. And Joy's like, yeah, things aren't going to be good between me and Chenele. No kidding. Who else is waking up jiggy? Stephanie and Philip, after he's awoken by her having a sexy nightmare. No, a sexy dream about Alex. He confronts her about it, and then she tells him what a good cook he is. If he wasn't working at Titan, she'd hire him as a chef. And he told her, I don't want to do this, Stephanie. I want a real relationship with you. Now, what do you want? And she's just looking at him. And she's like, we're both trying to move on. You said you still have feelings for Chloe, and he said, but I'm looking for something stable, something real. I'm bored, girl, or not. So we'll see where that goes. There she is chowing down. My goodness, Stephanie has been with a lot of men. She's ranking right up there with Nicole. Oh, no, nobody can't beat Nicole. There isn't anybody Nicole hasn't slept with. Okay, so he's getting ready to leave, and he runs into Alex hiding behind the wall, and then he's just coming home, and he's like, high five or whatever, and Alex just didn't want any part of that. He doesn't like Philip, and he doesn't like Philip with Stephanie because he still cares about her. Ruh-roh, Raggy, what's this? The JJ and Gabby, nasty, hateful Gabby. JJ still reminds me of a little boy. I just can't hardly picture him with this, vampire woman. But they got jiggy. They seem to really be into each other. They're in bed, and they hear a noise. Something broke or something in the kitchen. And they get up and go in there, and they are surprised to find that Javi, Hip Hoppy is in there making some breakfast, making some pancakes. He's glad to meet JJ, looking him up and down. Yeah. And he only takes a couple of bites and then says he has to go after he made his champagne cupcakes. So, they had a couple of bites, and he's missing Leo, apparently. Let's see how that works out. Leo's missing him. I'd like to see Leo find a good person. Since Leo's now become a better person. Okay, so Chenele stayed the night at Paulina's. She didn't know she was there. She's like, where did you come from? And she's like, and she tells him, I left Johnny. And she's like, what? And she's like, yeah, he cheated on me. And she's like, he's cheated on you? And, Paulina's all up in the air. And she said, yeah, with Joy. What's her last name? Anyway, the nice little girl. And she's there bitching and complaining. And then she's telling her mom, yeah, we're done. He don't get another chance. I've had it. And Paulina's like, well, okay. And she's like, even if they didn't go all the way. And she's like, what? And she told her, no, they got up to the point, and then Johnny wouldn't do it. He says he's not going to do it. And that's exactly what he told Abe. He said, yeah, Abe thinks it's awful. What? You slept with Joy? And he's telling him what's going on and how bad he feels. And he said, you should be feeling bad. And he said, I'm just glad I didn't go all the way with her or what. And he's like, what? You didn't sleep with her? He said, no, we got down to it, and I just couldn't do it because no matter how mad I was at Chenele, I loved her and I didn't want to hurt her. And he said, but the truth is I cheated on her the moment I walked in Joy's room, which, is true. He did cheat on her. But me being older, if I really loved him, I would have forgave that because they didn't actually go all the way. And it's his love for her that stopped them. And she really, I don't know what her problem is. She expects him to work with Alex, who she actually got jiggy with. And little Joy, it was just all a mistake. Abe comes home and says, I got to talk to you about Chenele and Johnny. She's like, I know the whole story. So Paulina was telling her, it's bad, but it's not as bad as you think. She said, "Oh no, it's bad, Mama. It's bad. He still cheated on me, and I'm done with him." So she's going through the square, and she sees Joy sitting on a bench, and she goes over there and stares at her, and then Joy stands up, and that's how it went off. Uh, she's just staring at her. Joy was really the innocent person here. The only thing she was guilty of is lying.